Hi folks, it is Thursday afternoon, just afternoon. So I thought I'd give you another update, show you what's been going on here the last few days. Not a whole lot, but we're making a little progress, a little at a time. Let's get some light on this one. Main thing I've been doing this week so far is removing that. There was a table there with the box and finger brake on it, sheet metal brake, and a drill press over there on that side. That table's going to go in the new garage, and with the brake and the drill press on top of it, but it's got to get modified a bit. I'll show you what we've been up to. I've modified the frame. That thing is made so that it gets modular cabinets installed under a frame so you can vary. It's designed to go into labs or those kind of environments. And you can vary the kind of cabinets that you install under that frame so that it can be useful for a variety of purposes. Those are the cabinets that were hanging under there. You see, they install on the frame right here. They hang on the frame in the back there, and then they put these little clips. Where are we? These clips hold the front up. They attach the front to the frame, and there's the frame. What I've done with this frame, because the foundation sticks out here past the wall, I modified the frame. First of all, I don't want it sticking out too far here because any full-size vehicle going on the rack on the lift is going to interfere with anything that's sticking out here too far. So this was a 30-inch top, and the frame used to have a piece in the back here that stuck out another 4 or 5 inches, and the leg was attached to that, the back leg. So what I did is I cut that piece off and cut the leg off of it and moved the leg forward so I could attach this thing to the wall. What I'm going to do is put a piece of 2x4 on the wall and then attach the frame to the 2x4. That gives me the leg out here right where it's sitting now. And the top will be roughly 24 inches instead of 30. So I cut 6 inches off the top, essentially. The other thing I did, the top that I'm going to use on there is that piece right there, that brown piece that's standing up right there. That piece is like a 1/2 inch short of 8 feet. That frame used to be 6 feet long. So there was about 2 feet of that top hanging out on one end. And where I had it installed before, it went to a corner. So I simply put a L bracket, a L piece of angle on the wall, and attached the overhang, the part that was sticking out, to that piece of angle iron. Well, I don't have that situation here. So what I did was the piece that I cut off, the piece of the frame that I cut off, the back piece, I cut 2 1-foot pieces out of it and put it in, sectioned it in right there. You see the weld right there, and the weld right there. I did one here, and so they wouldn't be in the same place. I did one here, and then, like I said, I moved the legs forward so they would account for the foundation. I'm going to put a 2x4 on the wall, and I'll put some screws in that channel into the 2x4. And then cut the top. I'm going to cut 6 inches off of that top so it's 2 feet instead of 30 inches, and I'll fasten it to that frame. There's the drill press sitting on a cart right now. I'll put the drill press, in this case I'm going to put the drill press on the right side because that's where the outlet is. And I'm going to put the brake, which is sitting over here. Sorry to go back and forth so much. There's the brake. I got it on like a furniture dolly. Just stepped on oil from under the car. There's the brake sitting on a furniture dolly. That's how I picked it up. I used the cherry picker to move it over. It weighs about 400 pounds. But anyway, the brake is going to go on the left side this time instead of where it used to be on the right side. Brake's going to go on that side. Full press on that side. And I have some shrinker stretcher things too for sheet metal. I'm going to see if I can figure out a way of mounting them on this table so that they're kind of removable, but I'm not sure if that's going to work or not. I got to get the device out here and see what's involved, what it looks like, where the handles are and all that good stuff. But anyway, that's where we're at. We got some parts. Parts showed up yesterday for the lift. Right here. You see the tube that protects that. The tube goes way up there on the top. You see that black piece there? It's all boogered up. It's damaged like crazy. So anyway, they sent me a new one of those. They sent me, there's the dip tube that had the crack where it was welded to the fitting right there. It had a crack in it, so it was sucking air in there as well as oil, and that don't work. So they sent me a new tube and a new filter. They sent me a can of touch-up paint because the thing's got scratches on, the post got scratches on them everywhere. And they sent me the limit switch that attaches to that rod that's covered with the foam. I didn't really need a limit switch, but they sent it anyway. And in here they put I think an O-ring that goes in that, I think the O-ring goes right in here where this reservoir attaches to the pump. I don't think I need that, but it's good to have as a spare, I suppose. The only piece I don't have is one of these. I told you that was made wrong, so it didn't work. It goes on the long arm over here. You see the pieces missing right here? That's where it goes. When you go to bolt it on there, the holes don't line up. In other words, when it sits in the position that it needs to be in, the bolt holes don't line up. Like that one. See that one in there? So they don't have that piece yet. That's still being made. I guess they're making that in China still. I don't know. Making it properly. I have one, but it doesn't work. So I'm going to see if I can modify the one that works. So maybe I can get this thing up and running. I got to get the installers back to put the parts in that they sent me and adjust it, bleed the air out of the system, adjust everything. Because right now this other arm is sitting on the floor, and so it's not adjusted right. It shouldn't be on the floor. You should be able to swing it. Anyway, this is getting kind of long. That's enough for now because that's it. I've covered all the updates. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. I'll show you more when I get more done. See you later. Bye.